God, I'm hungry. Good thing I'm in a kitchen, right? Huh. Haven't made this recipe in a minute. So why does Bowser leave an envelope for Mario to read? Is he feeling cocky this time around? What's going on here? Thank you, Toad, for showing me how to not reach the flagpole. Super helpful. There's no triple jumping. Why is the Tanuki suit the main focus? It's not 1988 anymore, Nintendo. As much as you wish it was, it's not. You don't need the 3D for any of the 3D sections. Is this ink supposed to obstruct my vision? Because I don't see anything on my glasses. I think I'm fine. Clear the room and get the item before time runs out. Damn, just enough time on that one. Whew! You know, how does Toad even know that I'm looking at him? Even the cloud sections have been dumbed down compared to the older games. The best strategy for the Bowser fights is to jump around him with a Tanuki suit. What in the hell kind of fight is this? And for Bowser's next terrifying letter, he sends an army of Goombas. I am truly shaking in my boots, terrified. Wow. The levels themselves don't really have themes. It changes every time and it doesn't make anything feel connected. The controls are just okay. You can only move in 8 directions, and while it is fluid, it doesn't feel as precise as it should. Why does the game celebrate collecting coins? It's just coins! The goalpost top is too easy to reach, and you get a free 1-up too. You'll never get a game over. F this star coin, and f this star coin too. You can't even fly with a Tanuki tail. Like, I get it, it would break the game and all, but that's what it does in the 2D games. Why not make a different power-up instead? Oh, wait, nostalgia equals money. Right, sorry. All of the mini-bosses are Boom Boom and Pom Pom. They couldn't have come up with anything else? I can open a book to look at the one picture in the cutscene, but not the cutscene itself. And also, the cutscenes aren't even interesting. It's the same storyboard repeated over and over with slight tweaks each time. This world map is so uninspired. Like, what's the pizzazz here? Going in a straight line? Wow, lame. I want to like the boomerang flower, but the punishment feels awful when you miss a shot. Huh, Peach is just beating up the bad guys. Well, I guess I could just stop saving her now, go get some spaghetti and pizza. Oh yeah, mamma mia. Here we go again. Gamers don't take breaks, now leave me be. Wait, you can just jump to the end? What the f***? So, is nobody gonna talk about how Bowser can just randomly fly without his clown car? I know he got burned by lava, but he's like flying afterwards. Oh, so now Mario can float for forever during the credits. There's no extra content besides the main game. No minigames like in Mario 64 DS / New Super Mario Bros. A majority of the special stages are just recycled levels with minor changes from the originals. The Poison Mushroom. The warps are kind of useless. World 1 takes you to World 2, and World 4 to World 5. Yippee frickin' wahoo. To unlock the final level, you have to play through the whole game as Mario and Luigi. Getting all the star coins and gold flagpoles isn't enough. You have to clear every stage as Luigi too. Ugh, there's a reason I haven't touched this in years. Dude, did you hit me in the head with this? How did you even do that when you're all the way in here? That doesn't even make any... Wait. Mario 3D Land? Oh my god, I haven't played this in forever! Man, talk about a warm and inviting game. It's perfect for the 3DS. The aesthetic of this tree looks so cool for some reason. I like how Mario looks concerned at the very beginning. It really adds to the tension that Peach has gone missing. Haha, Mario says poop. There are a ton of small, bite-sized levels to play. The star coins are a great incentive to explore the levels more, and even add replay value. Ah, the good old infinite 1-up trick. You can kick a boulder, which is kind of sad, but I can't lie, it is a good thing. It's cool. This is one of the rare 3D games where I like the camera pointed directly down at the stage. It makes vertical levels like this one much more accessible. The developers added these plants with coins just for the 1% of people that climb up here. I like how the Bowser battles kind of resemble the old school fights on the bridge, but now with more turns and challenge. The graphics are pretty solid for the 3DS, and lots of little details too, like smoke when running, sparkles when jumping off boost, puffs of smoke when the ghost platforms spawn in, splashes of water with Mario's footsteps, and so on. These music notes are just as magical as they were in Super Mario Galaxy. Being able to hold on to an item mid-stage is pretty slick. I'm really glad it's so easy to get lives, because they're kind of pointless nowadays. I really like 2-3 since all the platforms are massive 8-bit versions of all the characters, and then the end takes us back to a pseudo 3D version of the actual classic titles and even includes a remix of the ending tune. So many of the enemies have the Tanuki tail. It's so charming. And the item is really fun to use, especially when smacking them around. The 3D does make a subtle difference in helping with jumps and your depth perception. Most of the levels are very linear, but others allow you to do more exploring. The swimming controls are actually really good this time around. And the propeller hat is a blast to zip around in. This is technically the first 3D Mario game where you can use Fire Mario for as long as you want, instead of being forced to a time limit in the Galaxy games. Most of Mario's 3D moves, outside of the dive and triple jump, are retained in this game. Using the binoculars feels nice, even if it's not all that useful outside of a few star coins here and there. This star coin is in such an evil spot, but oh so satisfying to get. Say what you will about the bonus levels, they're a nice breather in between levels. I appreciate this subtle throwback to Sunshine's bonus levels. Only a Mario game lets you kick a golden boulder into a pipe to get a 1-up. Like, what other game devs add stuff like that? The Bowser fights are really great, especially the final fight where you're running up a building while tons of fire is getting blasted at you. It's good Having the white Tanuki after dying a bunch of times is great for new players for getting a good feel for how the game works. Some of the stages have small puzzle elements, which helps a bit with sprucing up some variety. Shiny. Ooh. At least they spiced up the battlefield and tried to make it more challenging with all this fire on the ground. You can play as Luigi, enough said. The special levels do actually get pretty tough. It's nice to have some actual difficulty. The overall presentation and UI are really nice. Everything is easy to navigate and goes for a clean, minimalistic style. And most of the music is really catchy too. I especially love how each different world has its own unique hub music, some of it being way better than it has any right to be. You see? It's not as good as 3D World, admittedly, but it's still pretty fun all around. I guess it's fine, okay? Ooh, say, you want some smoked raccoon? Ugh, I don't want that. By the way, stop throwing things at me. What the heck, man? Smoked raccoon? What